Go fruit yourself.
Hey Fruit Bats, it's Freely the Banana Girl here. Welcome to another episode. So today I want to talk about a very controversial subject, highly emotionally charged subject, and that is the thigh gap. Okay, that's the space between the thighs when you have your feet together, like I have. That is what I mean. So that's what I want to give my 2 cents on today. Okay, so before you press the stop button or dislike button, hear me out. Bring an open mind to this video, okay? Leave the conditioning behind for a while. And first up, I want to say that I am totally 100% against these pro-anorexia sites that recommend women starve themselves in order to get a thigh gap. This is disgusting, okay? And it's what I've come from. I came from past of anorexia and bulimia. That's unsustainable. It's the wrong focus. It's basically very, very detrimental and damaging to a lot of women out there. I'm all about abundance. I'm all about smashing in the calories, okay? Smashing in the carbohydrates, guilt-free, filling up on carbs, and then eating some more, okay? So you're guaranteed to get some real practical advice here that is nothing to do with starvation. I have a lot of experience because I have come from a past of years and years and years, most of my life, having no thigh gap. Okay, so since being on this lifestyle for the last 7 years, I have gained a thigh gap. And how did I do that? Just by living a high carb lifestyle, just by making myself fitter and fitter over the years and lowering my body fat percentage. So I've come from a past of having thighs that rubbed. I would go for a run and the thighs would rub. I would wear shorts and my bum would basically eat the shorts because my thighs would rub and the shorts would move their way up into my bum. And you know, it's really uncomfortable. I used to have chafing, blistering. I used to have to put Vaseline. It was awful, okay? And it made me think, and it makes me think now that I don't have any, excess fat there making my thighs go together, it makes me think now, why would nature design it that way? Why would nature design our female bodies to work inefficiently? Okay, that's inefficient to have your thighs rubbing together and to be actually injuring yourself as you walk. Nature, in her infinite wisdom, knows what she is doing, and she designed us to have a gap, to be lean and fit, slim. But modern society is getting bigger, so it's getting more acceptable to have this extra fat on our bodies. But is it natural? No, it's not. And I know there's some of you, probably a lot of you out there who are like, oh, no. Genetically, I can't get a thigh gap. I can't because my hips are too small or I'm shaped this way or whatever. I'm here to tell you, I'm here to blow that out of the water and say, every one of you can get a thigh gap. Every single lady out there, you can get a thigh gap, okay? Is it the right focus to have a thigh gap? Well, if you're following a healthy lifestyle, then why not? You can have that focus, but you need to be focusing mainly on health and fitness, not aesthetics. Focus on health and fitness as much as you can, because that is what is going to bring the thigh gap. It's a byproduct. It's just a byproduct of living healthy for long enough. And that's what's happened to me. It's been over 7 years, since I've been eating a high carb lifestyle, and this is just a result. It's not a miracle. It's not, a coincidence. It's just how it goes. And I've actually got quite small hips, and I put a lot of weight on my thighs. That's where I put on the weight first. That's where I lose the weight first. It's always been that way. So I'm more predisposed than a lot of people for having gapless legs. And that's why I had them for so long. And I didn't believe myself. I'm like, no, I can't get the gap. And guess what? I can. And every one of you can get it too. So you've got to keep an open mind and take the emotion out of this. Julian Ryder and I have traveled basically around the world, and without fail, every single culture, the fittest, leanest women of that culture have a thigh gap every single time without fail. And I'm not talking about these women who inject their quads with like testosterone, these famous sprinters and stuff who have such muscly quads that they rub together. No. I'm talking about a natural, lean, fit body. You know, don't tell yourself, oh, I can never have a thigh gap because of my genetics and everything like that. If you keep telling yourself that, you probably never get one. Just jump on this lifestyle and try it, you know, and be on it long enough to get the benefits of it. It took me a couple of years to get where I am. You know, several years to get to where I am, but I'm not going back. The weight's not coming back. You know, life has changed forever and it's amazing. So join me. And when I make these videos about thigh gaps and stuff, I hope that I bring in these people who are focusing on aesthetics and these women who are on the edge of anorexia. I hope I do because I want to help them. I came from that past. I know how awful it is. This lifestyle is not an eating disorder. This is like an abundant lifestyle. So all you have to do is embrace it and drop the old conditioning. All right, so that's my message for today. Don't forget to go fruit or root yourself, and I will see you on Wednesday for What I Eat Wednesdays. Bye.
Banana Girl.